Hello everybody, Bradley Sward here, the PacProf, and today we're going to take a look at Human Resource Machine, Level 16, Absolute Positivity. Human Resource Machine is a game brought to us by the Tomorrow Corporation. So let's dig in and take a look at what we need to accomplish. So in this case, everything that's in the inbox in one shape or form is going to get over to the outbox. The only difference being, if it's a negative, we need to negate the negative and turn it into a positive number. So we have everything we need, we just got to put it all together. So I absolutely have to go to the inbox every single time. And then I can just immediately ask the question, is it a negative number? And I go, if it is, then we're going to have to do some work. But we'll worry about that in a minute. But how about if it's not, I can just take it right to the outbox immediately and then jump right back to the top. And this will work for the first one. It's the second one where things will go totally wrong because we don't have any code in there for how to handle the negative case. So let's get to that. So how do we, without a negation operator, that's something that assembly language absolutely has, uses 2's complement notation algorithm for it to turn a negative to a positive or a positive into a negative. But in this case, we don't have that. So if I had a negative number and I needed to turn it into a positive number, what I could do is, well, I need to save the number first off, so I need to copy it to the location of the, one of the registers. So I'll put it to 0. And then, if you think about it, you take a negative number and you subtract it. So the, negative a minus negative a turns into negative a plus a, which means you end up with 0. And you're like, well, who cares about that? But if I did it like this, okay, now I have 0 in my hands, but what if I did it a second time? 0 minus negative a means 0 plus a, which means you end up with a, which is the negation of negative a. So that's great. We have it. Subtract twice, get myself from negative a to positive a, send it over to the outbox, and then return back. And this could be, again, made a little bit more efficient, but from the standpoint of the logic and the understanding of what we're trying to accomplish, it works just fine. So there we go. Every positive, every negative, even 0 would get passed along, because 0 is technically positive in this case, since there's no positive and negative 0. So what did I do for size challenge? I've got myself just slightly above, and I could fix that relatively easy, and I got the speed challenge dead on. So excellent. Year 16 is complete, and I think this is the last video, but maybe you'll see more in the future. But thanks for hanging out with me for these first 16 levels, and we'll see you next time.